In a quiet village, there lived an old man named Elias. He was known for his gentle smile and kind heart. Every morning, he sat on the porch of his little house, his weathered hands resting on the arms of a rocking chair. Beside him was an empty chair, always there, never moved. Years ago, Elias had a wife, Anna. She was the light of his life, a woman with a laugh so soft it could make the hardest days feel warm. They had spent decades together, sharing simple joys, tending the garden, baking bread, and walking by the river. Anna loved the empty chair. It wasn't just a chair to her, it was where she sat to read stories to Elias or knit scarves for the winter. They often joked that the chair had its own life, full of memories they both cherished. But one winter, Anna fell ill. The doctor came and went, shaking his head with sad eyes. Elias stayed by her side, holding her hand as the cold days stretched on. One night, Anna whispered her last breath, leaving the world quieter than it had ever been for Elias. Since that day, the chair had stayed empty. Elias couldn't bring himself to remove it. It was as if doing so would erase the years they had shared. Every morning, he set 2 cups of tea on the small table between them, one for himself, one for Anna. He talked to her in his mind, imagining her gentle presence. The villagers often saw Elias sitting there, his gaze lost in the horizon. Some pitied him, others admired his love. Children would sometimes ask their parents why the old man talked to an empty chair. The parents would hush them, whispering that it was love that never faded. Years passed, and Elias grew frail. One autumn morning, the villagers noticed the porch was empty. Curious and concerned, they knocked on the door, but no one answered. When they went inside, they found Elias sitting in his chair, his eyes closed, a peaceful smile on his face. The villagers buried him next to Anna in the little cemetery by the river. They placed the empty chair near the grave, knowing it was as much a part of their story as the love they shared. Over time, the chair became a symbol of their bond. People from the village would visit, leaving flowers and sitting quietly, thinking of those they loved and missed. The empty chair stood there, weathered but strong, a reminder that love endures even when the ones we love are gone.